The mid-reaches of the Mataura, from the Waikaia upstream to the Nokamai Gorge, provide wonderful trout fishing on a river with lots of 1 to 2 kilogram trout. From a high bank you might see one cruising in the shallows, its colours matching the mosaic of slate grey and bright quartz stones of the riverbed. The river slides briskly between long deep pools and shallow riffles. Where tall willows line the bank, deep slow flowing pools form. Clean gravel beaches provide an ideal fishing platform. Amongst the willows trout wait for struggling willow grubs. Dried leaves like little boats drift by. A trout's subtle rise captures an unseen grub. Out in the open, busy trout can be more easily seen. The sun colours the water, painting it a light blue-green. Just under the surface, spotted trout make a tempting target for the fly fisher. With the necessary stealth, casting precision and right fly, the trout can be fooled. Keeping it out of the willows with an invisible tippet is a challenge. A gasping fish needs to be relieved of your tiny imitation, then released quickly to melt into the depths, perhaps with the lesson that besides the yellow leaves and scraps of food that drift on the surface, occasionally a bit of fluff with a hook comes by. The stones in the riffles are lightly covered in a film of algae, ideal grazing for 1 million mayflies. Long, shallow runs are also places to find a trout, but you need the sun or maybe a mayfly hatch to see them. Where the water flows steadily but not too swiftly, trout can be found rising amongst little rafts of foam, generated by the water tumbling over stones and through sieves of willow branches. When there are mayflies on the surface, several trout patrol the pool. If you watch closely, you can see them take a drifting insect. Mayflies elicit a more vertical rise form. You see both the lower jaw and their nose come out of the water. Such action is fascinating, but you cannot resist drifting a little mayfly imitation over them, and with luck you can get connected, and eventually a nice brown trout succumbs.